Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of Bullshit here on the GTM Show channel. Man, it's been a while, huh? About 3 weeks have passed, maybe a month. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while. A lot's been going on behind the scene, folks. So sorry we haven't been around. Had everything from family emergencies to demonetization, myself getting sick, down at the frame shop, the entire staff up and quit all at once going into season. I've practically been living down there. But going to try to get as many episodes out here and there as I can when I have time. Today we've got Samyang back on the show again. You know, the guys with the hot chicken flavored ramen, the nuclear flavor, the melt your face off ramen challenges. This time we've got something non-spicy and also something with their new non-fried noodles. Now we scooped this one up from our contact down at the Asian supermarket, Fortune Cookie Supermarket down in Palm Springs. Shout out to those guys, always hooking us up right. Now obviously I've had this for a while since we haven't been pumping out any episodes, too busy. This was brand new at the time that we scooped this up. If I can, let me look up here what this lists as. This is the Kalguksu chicken onion flavored ramen, and there is the package you're looking for if you're looking for this in stores. Take all that in. And yeah, you got a nice looking bowl of ramen there. Of course, we're not going to have all that stuff going on, the fresh vegetables or any of that fresh chicken. We're just going to have like a package of ramen with some flavor going on. But yeah, that does look pretty good if we had access to all that here. Now, in the back of the package, real quick here, you're going to have your cooking instructions and some quick little bullet points. The closest thing to nutrition facts that you're going to get from this package in English at all right there. I say that because if I flip the flap up right there, boom, there is your nutrition fact chart, your list of ingredients in all their glory. Go ahead and pause the screen and read any of that if you can. Now, normally on these Samyang products, we boil up the noodles, then we drain them, then we fry them in a pan. This one, no idea how we're supposed to cook these, so I'm just going to go like old school, and we're just going to boil up the noodles, and then to the tenderness that I like them as, al dente, and then we're going to drain out most of the water, and then we're going to add whatever seasonings that they've given us, which we're going to take a look at now. But I've gone ahead and cut open one end, and bam, there you go. There's just like all ramen noodles that you see. You got like a dual layer where it's one long thing of noodles and then they're flapped over. But remember, once again, these are non-fried noodles. That's the big thing that everybody always complains about how bad ramen noodles are. It's not even the MSG. A lot of them don't even have MSG. It's the fried noodles. These are non-fried noodles. In typical fashion, we have two little pouches inside. This one has all of our seasoning in there. It's a dried pouch. It's not a liquid pouch this time at all. And over here, we have like dehydrated goods, vegetables and whatnot. All right, so I'm going to go boil these up to my liking. Then we're going to come back and check out our spring onion flavored ramen from Samyang. Stick around. All right, guys, we are back. We've got our Samyang Kalguksu chicken onion ramen noodle soup off the stovetop into the bowl. And bam, there you go. That's what you get. And yeah, when I first took these out of the package, it looked like round noodles. And I got to say, by the way, they're very light in weight. When I grabbed them up, it was almost like, where are the noodles? It was like way lighter than a standard issue package of ramen, and a lot lighter than even their regular packages. So I think this weighed in at like 100 grams, and a normal package of their stuff, this or the hot chicken flavor, like 150 grams usually. So, and you could tell, just by picking it up how light it was. I don't know if all that extra oil and grease added to the weight of the other ones versus the non-fried. Who knows? As I keep rambling here, as I'm just letting these cool off a little bit, they're fresh off the stove. Don't worry, I'm not going to let them get soggy. Like I say, when I first took them out of the package, it looked like a round noodle, and I wondered because the Kalguksu is typically it's a knife noodle, flat Japanese style noodles, and they looked round. But as they cooked down. Instead of we normally see noodles plump, these cooked down and they turned into the Japanese style flat noodles. As you take a look there, yeah, flat noodles, nice. Those are the kind I prefer. See all that steam coming off? Still scalding hot. Maybe as I bring you in closer there, you might be able to see the size of the vegetables we have there. They're pretty cookie cutter. Looks like they came off a conveyor belt. As all the spring onions and the carrots and stuff, they were all the exact same size, little rectangles. Look like they were just like hammered off of some sort of a press. Anyhow, we're about to go in on this. I just gotta say, as it was cooking, and even now, it's more reminiscent, not so much as like ramen, as it is of most of the chicken soups wonton soups and spring chicken or spring onion soups that you would get at a Chinese restaurant. All right, we got a bunch on the hook here. Down the hatch. Wow, right off the bat, I like this a lot. And if blindfolded, I would not have guessed that this was chicken. I would have thought that this was like a pork flavor. All right, down the hatch with a second snap. Slightly zesty, not at all spicy like it's supposed to be. Yeah, no heat here at all. Just a lot of seasoning that gives you like a little tingle on your tongue, but zero heat. Yeah, and a nice mild meaty flavor. Down the hatch with a third. Yeah, I definitely prefer these over a round noodle. I always did like a flat Japanese style noodle. And even the flavor here is not so much like your standard issue ramen as it is more like a yakisoba. Definitely a decent amount of vegetables here. And they were good sized chunks before they even plumped up to what they are now. And yeah, we've added nothing additional, no chicken added to this, no extra vegetables, and every forkful, it seems like I'm getting some sort of like a crunchy vegetable bit in every fork. Yeah, so that's on point. All right, so I'm now like 5 or 6 forkfuls in. I do have a bit of a heat in the back of my throat. Nothing like a high-end hot pepper kind of burn, anything like that. It's more along the lines of, say you had used too much black pepper at the table. Nothing that a couple sips of water or tea wouldn't fix. So yeah, this is pretty tasty. I definitely see myself picking this up again. What did we pay for this? $1.69 it says we paid for this. So for the Samyang Kalguksu chicken onion ramen soup, I'm going to give this a high 4 out of 5. Alright, so there you have it. Another Samyang ramen product makes it to a bullshit episode here on the GTM Show channel. Definitely give this one a try. Also, give the Knucklehead t-shirts a try down in the description. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. As always, get out of here. Go have a rotten day.